Welcome everybody to another edition of the ESL India Premiership 2017 winter season upon us. I'm your host Rakesh Kiranpan, and as usual joining me is Aditya Adisha.
Thank you. That was a quick introduction.
Yep.
Looks like you want to get into this game.
Yes, I'm very excited because last I saw both these teams was in the LAN season finale of the fall season back in Hyderabad during the Hyderabad Comic Con, and Too Easy gave a tough fight. Too Easy is given a fight to now Eternal, then Entity, which I think the only team, according to me, has gone ahead close enough.
On the international stage. Yes.
Not really international stage.
They did. Come on, this lineup actually managed to defeat Minsky as well.
One round of Minsky, dude.
One map off of Minsky.
Yeah, as in
they won that, and then
when I say a round, I mean I did a map.
Yeah, and then they did get in the elimination match. Actually, they did get 2-0'd by Boot Dreamscape, but those games were close as well. There were 16-12 and 16-10. So they did us. I mean, it was a good showing for an Indian team. Sure. There is improvement.
Sure, but talking about Indian teams and good shows, unlike the previous episode where we brought to you exclusively on Dsport, the game
something
between,
that should have been banned from TV.
Eternal Esports and TMG, who definitely were not close to their winning figure because point A did not win. Point B, they were 15 rounds short of winning or being close to the winning figure. I mean, 16-1 was what the score was, so they were 15 rounds short of it, is what I'm saying. But a game at hand here, we have Eternal Esports versus Team Too Easy Gaming lined up. Mantri and Gang are going to be here, and they're going to be sorted out.
Mantri's gone. It's
you
Tito.
Don't say.
Yeah, I mean, once we introduce it, you'll see.
Sure, fine. So then let's quickly get into it. But before we head off into the team introductions, let's take a quick peek at the league standings, which absolutely has not gone ahead and changed. If you guys look at the league standings, the only change has happened is that Trademark Gaming has now gone from 3 losses to 4 losses. They've managed to be at the same place. They've in fact moved to the bottom rung. They've come beneath EXE. Oh wait, they were already below EXE. Now, this loss against Team Eternal Esports puts them in a spot because right now they are in the danger of being relegated. The next game which is going to happen is Trademark Gaming and Elements, which might be a slight reprise for TMG. That is if they win against Elements. I'm very, very doubtful of that now given the past performance, but still, hey, high hopes.
Anything could happen.
But right now, let's quickly get to know the team at hand. Team
Eternal
Esports. Alright, now that we can put faces to the team Eternal Esports, the team which beat 16-1 TMG on Cobblestone last game. I mean, that's the best.
That's how you're introducing them. But yeah, no, like this game is going to be interesting actually because of Eternal has been taken to the wire by Too Easy. I'll talk about that a little more once we do introduce Too Easy as well. Of course, Too Easy has one change as well. I think Mantri is a substitute now, or he's out. I'm not sure. It's one of the two. But yeah, I mean, Eternal Esports, there's not much to say about them. They're a great team. I was saying earlier that, you know, they represented India abroad as well in the Zawi Extremes Lands finals and managed to take off a map against, take a game and knock out Minsky and go really close to Boot Dreamscape, who, according to Blair, and who's our resident caster and Asian expert, says the Boot Dreamscape is the closest second to Tyloo, who is the best Asian team, not counting Renegades because they're Australian.
Yeah, I mean, just because they're down under.
The thing is, for some reason, Asian and Australian teams in CS have been, like Oceania and Asia, have been put together. So Renegades is counted as an Asian team, which is weird.
Yeah, I mean,
because they're literally ulta.
So like talking about Mantri being substituted, I had a very weird way to describe the situation. You know, the winter season is upon us. You know what else has a winter season? Say it out loud. Adi, say it out loud.
Yeah. I'm going to do his job now. Can we please look at Too Easy Gaming?
Alrighty then, now that we've had a look at the faces of Too Easy Gaming, let me get back to the fact what my intent was. No, Adi, first of all, your pseudo presumptuous analysis of my Game of Thrones reference was wrong. It was supposed to be a play on the winter season in the parliament. Mantri is out because he's trying to attend the winter season in the parliament. That's why. And no, okay, fine. I'll cede this to you just because you ended up clapping first before me. Sure, I'll give this to you. Doesn't say.
That's all you get. You get the sarcastic clap.
No, doesn't change the fact that you were presuming.
Yeah, I mean, with you, it's always that. It's always Game of Thrones, winter this, winter that. So moving on to Too Easy. So basically, yeah, they don't have Mantri anymore in their starting roster as far as I know. It's Tito, Shinchan, Rexy, Recoil, and Pokey. Really good players, to be honest. And Mantri was actually the worst performer out of the lot during the fall season finale.
Recoil got the MVP.
Yeah.
Recoil got the MVP.
He got a different award as well. Yeah, but anyway, something like a debutant award, which was, I think, mistaken because he's not a debutant, which I would have given to Rexy, which was my vote, but it was overruled by Blair and Fett. Looking at you. At least know your players, man. Anyway, so I mean, since I really want to get into this game as well, I'm going to straight move on to the last time these guys met. It was the Hyderabad season finale, 22-18 on Inferno and 16-10 on Overpass to Eternal Esports, then called Entity Gaming. So 2-0 at the Hyderabad LAN finals. This was the this is a replay basically of of that insane final that we got, which had us all racing, which had our blood pumping, so to speak. And yeah,
I mean, it gives us a rush watching both these teams on stage. In fact, let's quickly take a look at the map pick and veto and see what's in store for us. Yeah, because we had a choice. We had a choice between Cobble, Cash, Inferno, Train, Overpass, and Nuke. Out of which, all these six maps I've just told you guys got vetoed by EXE. Did I say EXE? Oh my god. Team Eternal Esports. They banned Cash, Cobble, and Inferno. Too Easy went ahead, banned Train, Overpass, and Nuke. Leaves us with the puck-style great map called Mirage. So
yesterday you were saying that what do you think is going to happen in this game, right? And I told you I'm going to wait for the veto. Now that I see it's Mirage and Too Easy's got what they want, to be honest. Mirage is probably their best map, and Eternal is, I think it's their second worst map in the pool. To be honest, I think Eternal's permaban should change from Mirage to Cash, from Cash to Mirage. And they should actually risk playing Cash, because in Cash you can still do some sort of strategies. You can do an A smokes, a B execute, A execute, things like that. In Mirage, it's not so much.
Eternal struggles on Mirage, for sure.
And we saw that against SRA as well, when they went to overtime, right? So that's why I think this is a very good veto and a very good map for Too Easy. And I'm going to quickly do my prediction as well, because I really, really want to get into this game. I'm going to call it Too Easy, just because it's Mirage. Too easy.
Really?
Too easy for Too Easy.
Really? Well, fine. I was either ways rooting for Too Easy, even though Ayush is a good friend, and I like the way he plays. Sadly, Ayush, no offense, but this has to be Too Easy for me personally, because Adi's also right there. Mirage is a Too Easy map altogether. We'll take a quick break here. On the other side, more lined up. Don't go anywhere.